All right. I guess let's start this off with the introduction, right? Let's do this real proper. Let's be real proper about it. This is the first edition to a podcast series that we're gonna try and do. Very last minute. All the people that were supposed to be in this or not in this no more.
It's not even like there's a cast of people. It's just gonna be a whole conglomerate of people that'll just stop by if they're in town. Really, we'll just set up wherever, honestly. So this is gonna be an experience.
Sounds like a van life podcast. Mm-hmm. Be moving around different spots.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's like, oh yeah, they're said if I ever need anything, let us know. I was like, well, just take advantage of that.
I mean, it's so easy to take in information nowadays, just because like you'll go off of your favorite content creator or your favorite artist. They'll literally show you what they're doing. It's just they're not gonna actually tell you what they're doing. You just see like, oh, that's what he used. All right, cool. Let me look this up. Blah blah blah. Like, it's super easy to like just gain knowledge from somebody as far as like getting equipment, as far as how to run it. Take it as inspiration. Something like that. Like,
I get where you're coming from. I feel like every person who's done
I gotta get it. Hold on. Nah, it's just the podcast. You're like, yeah, I get what you're coming from. I gotta get used to this shit, bro. But yeah, no, go ahead. No, that's hilarious though.
Bruh. Oh my god. Alright, no. Is what I was gonna say is I feel like they need to keep some type of secrecy because it keeps that little mystery. Like, like, is this really all they do? Are they really making this look easy, or is what's going on behind the scenes type thing?
Yeah, it definitely makes sense because like at that point you can't just give up all the jewels. So with that, I mean, everyone has their own format at the end of the day. So it's like even if you take my shit, it's not gonna work for you because some shit is just made for other people. Even if I try to take something for you, I may not be used to what you do. So either way, it's still not gonna work. It's not even gonna sound authentic. So,
hey, bro, I couldn't be up in the studio trying to rap. All right, so that goes both ways, my boy. That goes both ways. Yeah. Oh my god.
I mean, podcasting is kind of different. So it's not so much about like stealing somebody's flow, like having co-stars. Co-star podcasting is not like a rare thing. Like everyone's doing it. Like until you get to a certain place where you have a certain platform, the right audience, a good group amount of people, like it doesn't really matter. So yeah.
You're gonna be more appealing to one community no matter what. So it's like you might as well just talk about what you want to talk about.
Yeah. And that's the cool thing, is just that there's a lot of us and we kind of have a lot of different interests. So there's so many topics we can attack, like obviously like sports, music, like going into the creative section as well. Like it's a lot of topics we can always attack. So and different people who can just kind of switch out seats. Kind of like these musical chairs, but just like podcasting. Motherfuckers can really just be in the background, like chilling.
And, well, I mean, that's how it's gonna be 9 times out of 10. Especially like, all right, for example, like they don't know, but we're supposed to have like what? Like there's supposed to be like 10 of us today.
Yeah, it was supposed to get to that point, but it's kind of like if we were to make like a spontaneous like trip, you know how like we'll all like put like in on the Airbnb and it's like it's like supposed to be 10. It's definitely successful if it's 10 to 15 people that go. If it's less, then it just is what it is. But it's pretty much the same way that happened tonight. Like we all had this idea, and it was this was again a spontaneous idea as well. But then again, I'm still here for it. But yeah, We came up with it. I mean, it'll come a time where everybody comes in, it'll all turn around. But this, like I said, this is all just shooting the shit at this point. So,
Hey, bro, I don't know about. I mean, me personally, like when it comes to podcasts, like I like appreciate like the authenticity or when people tell stories and stuff, because it's like then you either just like relate to their stuff or you get a new perspective about it.
Yeah.
So it's like a win-win either way.
But then again, it's a slippery slope too. Like it gives a lot of people the liberty to just spit bullshit.
Yeah, but that's the fun part. You gotta decipher which is bullshit and which is real.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that is very true.
And think about it like this: if you really want to get into that, what's reality TV?
That's very true. I mean, that's scripted though.
Exactly.
Is it scripted?
It's all bullshit. That's what I'm saying. But people love it. People will soak it up all day.
I mean, as opposed to like reality TV, when it comes to podcasting, it's not like a certain script. You go by topics, and then if we go overboard, then we just go overboard. That's how those moments expire. But yeah, outside of that, and I get where you're coming from with the reality TV though. It's just a different format. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's what I'm saying. But those people, they love it.
Mm-hmm. We don't even know what the name of this is going to be. That's how like ground zero this whole entire thing is.
Yeah, but that just means everything's a growth. So every episode will be a new growth.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's better topics, better guests, better.
I just feel like
a name.
It's still going to be OPC. Out of all the names we can just bring up, right? It's still going to be OPC.
I feel like you guys will eventually come up with a name that's like very creative, like that just like
all right, hear me out. Because these podcasts are always supposed to be this big group of people in a room, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
What about like Full House podcast? Where would that be infringing on copyright?
Full House. What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
Like
What, just having a whole bunch of motherfuckers?
Well, no, but that's pretty much what most of these podcasts are going to be. All of us in the house. It's a full house.
That's a good start though. Full House, and then just kind of create.
I mean, it's just got to be the same knit of people, or at least one person that everyone recognizes. If it's just a whole new set of people.
Well, no, I mean it's always going to be pretty much all of us. The only difference would be is like maybe we have like different guests that are talking about different things.
Yeah, I mean we can always just have like the couch, and then we'll just have just another view of like people that's just on the outside, just like hanging out in the kitchen or like just on the outskirts, just chilling like over here.
Bro, there's so many stories. This is gonna be the funniest podcast because of all the stories we have, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely mainly the stories, topics, and just attacking conflicts. Like that's it's gonna be that.
Like there's gonna be a lot of stuff exposed out there about us, but it's gonna be so funny. Like I'm ready for it because it's like I just know what's coming.
I'm at a point I'm just like fuck it. Yeah, it's just
bro. I mean, well, like a lot of our stories from like before we were 18, so it don't even matter anyway, bro.
For all the people that grow up in Vegas, you understand that you just get desensitized to all the 21-year-old shit when you're like 15,
bro.
16 years old. But then again, with like any major city, it's kind of like that as well. But everyone's expecting like come to Vegas. Oh my God, Vegas! Like it's not like we're not accustomed to that. It's just like another day to us.
That's what I'm saying.
People come in, they're not used to the bright lights, glisten, glamour, and shit like that. So it's
that's like one of my coworkers. He's like, "Oh yeah, I want to go check out this and that." He's like, "I want to go check out Circus or the Stratosphere. I haven't been there yet. This and that." I'm like, "Bro, it's really not all that."
It's not. I've still never been in the Strat.
I've been to the Strat one time, and that was to go on the rides, and I didn't even go on the rides because I was like younger and I was like scared as fuck.
Oh yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
Looking down and looking up, I'm like, nah, hell no, I'm not going on that shit.
He's like that. He's like that thing gonna do what? You gonna swing me over a building? I'm
like,
good.
Yo, like looking, cause I don't even know how high it is. It's probably a few thousand, like a couple thousand feet in the air, I would say. Yeah, couple thousand,
right? I have no idea, bro.
Yeah, But
Scary, though.
I have no idea.
that and then the skydiving shit, like the bungee.
Oh, off the roof.
Yeah.
That one doesn't look that bad. But all those rides have been up there for years, bro. And there's been like at least 3 stories of people getting stuck on the edge that I've heard about.
Yeah. I would definitely have to look that up. I mean, outside of people that's just like suicidal and just jump off the shit.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother thing. But then again, there's like multiple stories of hotels that have that in Vegas. So yeah, that's
I think the Luxor is like one of the worst ones. That's like one of the most haunted ones, isn't it?
Luxor.
I could have swore I heard the
do
Luxor, like the
remember
rooms in there.
when, I mean, construction stories too, when people are at the high rises as well. It's unfortunate, but outside of that, it's usually that I don't really know a lot off the top of my head. And I mean, Vegas is the place to be. Where y'all think Vegas is going to be in the next 10 years?
Ooh, I was just talking about this. I think it's gonna be really futuristic. Like, I think we're gonna be like one of the first cities to be like super crazy futuristic.
Yeah, it's just like, I mean, when a few more commercial things come out, like as far as like WNBA.
Well, we have the
Nights.
basketball court getting built here now.
Mm-hmm.
You seen that with Jackie Robinson?
Oh yeah, no, I didn't know.
Oh, his mom's home.
Mm-hmm. He just got home. But hey, you said the brand new baseball field, not the Aviators, like the Aviators Stadium.
No, they're building the. It's like a basketball stadium and hotel in one.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So
you gotta look that
outside
up.
of T-Mobile, okay.
Yeah,
cool,
it's gonna be on everything.
Okay, we'll say moms, but like it's gonna be like we're four brothers or some shit.
I know. Everyone's gonna be like, "Moms, y'all, what
It's
y'all?
like moms, like y'all got the same moms."
Nah, I feel like people will get it because I feel like. Well, actually, you know what?
Nah, people will get it. It's just for the big groups of friends. I mean,
Yeah.
even with like small groups of friends as well. Like, if you grew up with someone for a certain amount of time, 9 times a day, you gonna know their moms, you gonna know their pops. I mean, especially with Vegas, it's a melting pot, so it's just a whole different diversity of like cultures that you're coming into. Like, that's why I like Vegas as well. Everyone's just fleeing from other places just to come here. But it's cool how Vegas works, just because if people don't like Vegas, they just gonna leave. Because they bring all their bullshit with them here.
Yep.
And then it don't work out for them. And then they just leave. Good. We didn't need you here. But for the people that enjoy Vegas, they tend to stay. But then again, it's definitely a dark side of Vegas as well that I've come to see. Like, more that I like work downtown, it's definitely a dark side of Vegas as far as like people that come here to kind of like retire, drink themselves to death, like all that other shit. Like, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, but I feel like that's any town.
Yeah.
Not town, but any city.
But this is a big retirement place.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's a big retirement place.
Because a lot of people a lot of older people just enjoy going out and gambling and having a couple drinks, beer there, cocktail here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you don't really need to know nobody.
Yeah. Yeah, that and like all the stories of like how people like come and just bet it all. They come and bet it all, and like all the stories are just people just like having one bad night in Vegas. All of a sudden they wake up, bank account is in the negative. They waking up with someone they don't even know. Like, bro, I don't get that, bro.
It is so wild to me how many people come here to get married.
Yeah, that I still don't get it. And I don't even know what Elvis did. I don't know what Elvis did at this time, but I don't know how he figured out all this wedding shit. Like, everyone want to get married and have Elvis say they vows, pretty much. Like, I don't get it. I don't know where that came from.
I have no idea, bro. That shit's so crazy to me. I'm just like, yeah.
I mean, even all the movies that you've seen. I mean, like, think of like, bro, a lot of stuff was not made in like '05 and '07. Like Inspirato was even a thing. You know what I mean? Like Summerlin wasn't even thought of. Summerlin wasn't even thought of, and now everybody and their mama over here now.
That's what I'm telling you. Like, I feel like we're growing so fast, and so many people are just coming here and stuff. And then, like, think about it. We've gotten the Raider Stadium and T-Mobile Arena and MSG Sphere.
Yeah.
And the WNBA in, like, the last, what, like...
I think it was a 4-year span.
5 years, tops?
I mean, Golden Knights was what, 2018?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is a growing city. It's still growing.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, I feel like it's going to be, like, super futuristic. Real quick.
Well, how, quote, major a city Vegas is, it's still a small town at the end of the day. Like, if you know one person, you know 100.
That is...
When it comes here. Like, it's frighteningly small. Just because you can run into somebody and they just know them just because they do their hair.
Yep. I saw you at the club last week.
Yeah.
Like,
I saw him at Brooklyn Bowl. Bro, there's mad tea at the Brooklyn Bowl. Like, the amount of fights I've seen just off of people just getting glances is like, oh, man, I know what's going on here. That shit is funny. Man, no, still a small town. Still a small town.
It's a big city, but you know,
this is a big city because everyone comes in. Like, that's why locals don't go to the Strip. Like, unless you work on the Strip, or there's a show,
or are you going to dinner?
Yeah. It's a few places I'll go to dinner. There's a few places I would go to dinner, but yeah, that's it. You have no business being on the Strip. We're not spending the day on the Strip.
Yeah.
Unless family coming to town.
Or unless I'm going to get drunk.
And I mean, yeah, and that might be the last resort.
As I say, like, well, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, cause like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love downtown. Downtown's always been cool since
like we go north though. Like, as far, like, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, with locals, they usually go downtown north. They not really. They gonna be in the art district. They gonna be on Fremont. They not really gonna be in the Strip like that. Unless, I mean, I don't really know. I mean, because the Link be popping.
You know, I think I've been to the Link a handful of times.
Semi the Strip, but like there's some good bars down by the Link. That whole strip that connect to the Flamingo and shit. But yeah, outside of that,
I just don't enjoy downtown because it's like I feel like every time you go downtown, there's always a problem with someone. Motherfuckers always just looking to fight downtown. Every time I'm downtown. Rigo's been there one time. There was a guy who was drawing his gun on his girl. I tried to stop.
His girl?
Yes, bro. I tried to stop it because all right, but all right. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Just wait. Hold on. Wait. Let me hear me out. All right, relax. All right, listen. All right, one. I was really drunk.
All right.
Rigo was pretty drunk.
So there is an asterisk to this.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We were walking back to the car. Me and him was just talking. There was something else going on that night, but that don't need to be brought up. But anyway, we was walking. No. It's not like that. But it was like the reason like we're leaving. Anyway. So. It just sounds worse. Right. I just keep taking off. Anyway, forget what I was talking about. We was drunk. We was walking back to the car. All right, we was walking back to the car.
It's always when you going.
Me and Rico was just talking, and then like there's like we're like trying to. I'm like crossing to go to the car. The car's coming this way, and then like there's a dude like next to us, and like the girl like hits the brakes, and then like he's like, "What the fuck?" They're just like talking shit to each other, and then like I'm just like. You know, like when you're drunk, you just like, whoa, what's going on? You look type thing. Like I'm still listening to Rigo walking, but I'm like looking at what's going on.
So y'all wasn't even in the car. It's just
no.
This happening.
No, we were walking to the car. The car was like right there. And then he's like, bro, he's like, this dumb bitch trying to hit me because she caught me cheating, blah blah blah. So I walk up. I was like, hey, what's going on? I was like, y'all good, bro? Like, what's going on? And he's like, nah, bro. Look.
Like, this is the type of shit you just walk
Hey guys, what's
Bro.
going on?
Bro, because I was like, y'all good? Like, what's going on? I was like,
I feel that.
no, so I was just trying to help them out, bro. Because I was
Right.
like, I've been there, all right? Everyone's been in arguments before, right? It ain't that serious.
Yeah.
So then I'm like saying that, and he's like, man, fuck this. Homie pulls out the strap. He's holding it. And I'm like, bro, relax. I'm like, look, I did say this. Okay. I was like, I didn't say it to him, but I said to him after the fact. I was like, Rigo, he's not gonna shoot us. He's not mad at us. He's mad at her. All right. So like, I'm like trying to defuse the situation, and I'm like, bro, it's not that serious. I'm like, bro, just walk away. Let her do her. Like I was like, she's in a car. You could just walk through somewhere. She can't get you. And he's like, you right. Bro, I was just trying to give this man some common sense to help him end his night right.
Bro, that shit do.
And then I told her, I was like, look, if he really did cheat, leave his ass. And then Rigo's like dragging me away. And I'm like, Rigo, relax, bro.
Nah, cause I know how Rigo can be in this situation.
Rigo was stressing, bro.
Rigo is rarely the person that's kind of inciting stuff. So Rigo's usually the person that has to defuse it.
Bro,
So
I'm literally just there. I'm like, damn, bro, this shit really go. Like, I'll just watch. I'm just there to watch, bro. I'm not there to help.
Yeah, but then we're in a dangerous situation if we're going to watch, because then dude's going to be like, hey, why are you in my business? Like, if you just come straight out and just jump in it.
that's pretty much how it's gonna go down. Unless
If I just put
you're in a
myself into the
situation
fire.
and Shorty kind of gives you the impression like, help me. That's when you should kind of step in. But if it's a situation where, like, you know what I mean, it looked like bro got some, like, you know, this yelling at is warranted, or whatever happened is warranted. Like, what Dave Chappelle say? I'm a victim blamer.
What?
I'm a victim blamer. He was like, yeah, like, well, what'd she do? You know what I mean? Like, we gotta see both sides, because pretty much you came in right when some shit was happening.
Yeah, well, look.
Or
so look,
you saw the whole thing happen?
no, I was like watching them argue and stuff, and then like she like tried to act like she was gonna hit him, but she was just hitting the brakes. She was messing with him.
Yeah, no,
And
that's
then,
fucked
like-
up. Bro, hell no.
And then I was like reading dudes. I was like, all right, I was like, he's like our age. He don't look like a bad dude or nothing. And so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just see if like I could like get them to just like calm the fuck down.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, I walk up, said what I said. Bro was like, bro, she's tripping. And I was like, bro, it's all good. I was like, you can just walk away.
That's exactly what they're gonna say.
I was like, bro, you can just walk away.
Bro, you see she wildin', bro. She
I was like, I knew in my head, I was like, this motherfucker definitely got caught. He definitely got caught lagging, but like, let me help bros out. Let me get this man like not hit by a car right now.
Have you leave with grace for a second?
Yeah, I was like trying to help him, you know, get out of the situation, and she could have got out of the situation too.
Hope you enjoy my ASMR, by the way.
All the coffee sips, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I stopped her from getting shot and him going to jail.
Oh man, all the stories of us almost getting shot those are, we can go all night. That's a whole another episode. That's a whole nother episode. That, I mean, going downtown Fremont. Well, we gotta wait for everyone else to be here. There's a story on the top of my head right now, and certain somebody is out of town, and everyone in this OPC group chat knows who exactly who I'm talking
Oh my
about.
god, I was like,
What a night, bro. I don't even think he was there, bro.
What was it?
that night was horrible.
It wasn't horrible. It was just the ending. But then again, you did experience everything else after the fact.
And before the fact,
What night?
I was the driver that whole night.
What night?
Whose birthday was it?
Oh, it was a birthday.
It was a birthday, correct?
I don't know if I should say the name on the podcast.
I mean, well, they know. I mean, for the people who's watching, they know. They
Hey, bro,
know.
this is
All right.
thing.
Wait. You know this reference. World War Z's birthday. Look at his face. Oh my god, bro. World War Z.
It was. I know who you're at.
Bodies. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That was a weird
I
night.
think that's the first one we usually say. You know, talking bodies.
Yeah.
Bodies,
Yeah.
bodies, bodies, him,
Bodies.
her. Oh my god, bro.
But no, that was a lovely night. But no, Jared was cop blocking though. I was
Jared?
Yeah, I was in the midst. I mean, just because
Who?
he got kicked out, he got kicked out, so that caused me to not to stop talking to two girls. It was when we found out he got kicked out that night. Everyone was in different parts of that place in that club.
Wait, what are you talking about?
In a club?
Yeah.
What?
What are you talking about?
For the sake of this, we were at We All Scream, right?
When's are coming here, Daddy?
The time Jared got kicked out, We All Scream.
I wasn't there.
You wasn't?
I thought you were talking about something else.
No.
Yeah, me and you were on the same page.
Oh, that's funny. What the fuck y'all talking about?
Oh my god, bro.
I think.
Hold up. Had to restart that real quick because that shit's getting long.
No. Because it had to be either your birthday or Jared's birthday. This was after the cabin trip.
I
and
never
everything.
went
It
to
was-
We All Scream. And if it was then, that was Jared's birthday. If it was at the beginning of the year.
Oh, so me, Sapes, Ian, Jared.
I think I was there. Are you talking
You
about
were
when I was there?
you were definitely there.
Why wouldn't I have been there?
I feel like you were there. If
We
if
All
I-
Scream.
Yeah,
I never went to We All Scream.
Is this where Jay got kicked out?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Was I there?
Nah, you weren't there.
Nah, you wasn't.
Why wasn't I at Jared's birthday?
Dude, that wasn't Jay's birthday. That was just a random night.
It was just a random night.
Oh.
Bro, we went on a Monday, huh? Or like around
It
like
was a Tuesday. Nah.
it was like a Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday.
Either way,
One of the.
It was still like.
It was not a day to go to the club, pretty much. But we still made it work. We
It was
still
like,
made it
was
work.
Still lit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like on like one of those days, like I think we just went to We All Scream because we were like, bro, like it's not popping in any other like places.
Yeah.
So.
And then that night, you guys made me go to Commonwealth just to pay to get in, to meet y'all, to leave. No, it was Gold Spike.
Bro, I think I know what you.
Wait, was that the night you didn't have pants? Or something, or you had to change your pants? Was that you?
Oh, because Tristan came that night. Yeah. Nah, that's a whole different night. See, we're getting all these.
Yeah, it is
blurred
way
up.
too many nights, bro.
We're getting all
Oh my
these blurred up. Like I said, we got a lot of
Yeah,
stories.
that's a lot, bro.
Mm-mm.
You really gotta.
But I mean, the one we're talking about, like,
Are
so
you talking about where Tristan popped up? Cause I know that one.
Tristan was with us.
I think Cody was with us that
I-
night.
Oh.
When Tristan was with us, Cody was there.
This
But the
is
time
that
Jared got
night.
kicked up.
It is that night.
Oh, yeah. I met y'all at Gold Spike because I got off of work.
We shouldn't talk about this one.
After watching, bro.
We got off of work and I met y'all. And mind you, it's at that time, I think that was the weekend. At that time, that was the weekend, and I just met up with y'all.
I remember why I don't remember that night now.
Y'all was already on the, y'all was all on the shits before
Yeah.
I even got there.
Blacked out that night.
Bro,
Yeah.
I don't know what we were drinking. We had the drinks, bro.
I mean, y'all
Bro,
y'all
people from the
pregame.
club were buying me drinks.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I had two people that night buy me
We
drinks.
went to like 3 different places, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that was a mission. It was cold. It was cold.
Mhm.
I remember it being cold as
It
fuck.
was windy. It was windy as fuck.
Yeah.
It's summer, but when it's nighttime and the wind kicks, it's terrifying. You know, we had that. But yeah, bro, I wish Sapes was here, bro, because like pretty much me and him had the same perspective. It was one moment. My man Jared is literally like dancing up the stairs.
Dancing?
Yeah, like, because at this point, Jared's gone. Jared's gone. Excuse me. But, Jared's gone. And, like, me and Sabes was like, bro, where's Jared at? Because it was, like, 3 or 4 times where Jared would just disappear.
Yeah.
And we're like, yo, where the fuck is Jared at? And like, we're upstairs. We're in like the little rave area upstairs. We go to the different bar. We go downstairs. We find Jared. Jared hangs out with us. Then all of a sudden he disappears again.
I feel like we should have a calling for Jared because he always does that one. Child. Yeah, I feel like that's kind
Yeah.
That's how you'll find him.
But nah, we couldn't find him that night. And we like, anytime we go to We All Scream, we always start mosh pits. So with that was fun. But like within the midst of the mosh pit, me and Sapes spot Jared. He's going up the stairs and like for the song, it was probably like Travis Scott or whatever. It was definitely the hip hop transition of the DJ set. And you just see him just like milli rocking up the stairs, just in a sluggish, just drunkenly way. He gets up. And then he just disappears once he gets all the way to the top of the stairs. And then we get the call that, hey, Jared just got kicked out. It was like, oh, fuck. And in the midst of that,
I'm surprised that's his first time getting kicked out because Jared always be sauce.
it's a few of our friends that like we gotta watch out for them when they get some liquor. In them. I could definitely say a good 3 people off the top of my head.
Me, if I'm too drunk, yes. After my birthday, I can't realize that. When I found out the next morning that I got carried out of Tao, I was like, what?
Oh, yeah, that was wild. That's your birthday, though. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't ever get that sauce like that.
Oh.
Unless we're at like a house. Like
I remember
like one of our
leaving
house
with,
parties.
yeah, because I left with Jay. I left with Germs.
I was sauced.
Yeah, because how long were you at Tao after? Because we probably...
Bro, we were there for 3 hours max.
Yeah.
That was a lot of alcohol. I bought a bottle.
We was drunk by noon? Or like, when did we get there or whatever?
We got there at like 11:45 and didn't get our first bottle till like 1. Or no, till like 12-ish.
Yeah. No, it did take a minute. We was just drinking juice the entire time.
Yeah, and then out of nowhere, all the bottles came. And then all I remember is getting adios in a pitcher. My manager got a pitcher.
Yeah. Because it was
I drank half of it.
It was 2 sides of it because it was a lot of us.
And then you know what the issue was? I didn't know this after the fact. My manager, when he makes an adios for you for your birthday, does not put any chasers. No soda.
It's just straight.
Just alcohol.
Just straight.
So that whole pitcher was alcohol. And I drank half of it off the rip.
Yeah.
And then I bought the bottle. Right after I drank that half, server walks up. I'm like, we need more alcohol. Let me buy a bottle.
This when the tequila got mixed in.
Bro.
I forgot what else. We all got like craft cocktails too, like each. But yeah, no, that was by like 2:00 we was through.
That's what I don't remember. I don't even remember getting the bottle that I paid for.
Because when we left, my perspective of this was just videos. Videos and just pretty much just third person like perspectives. So like knowing this, we found out you pretty much blacked out. Didn't you threw up when you got to the car, right?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't even remember. He threw it.
I remember. Here's what I remember. I remember waking up, driving down Spring Mountain. It was hot.
It was hot.
I like you know, like when you're just drunk, you just like you're not even controlling your body. You're just conscious.
And summer is not helping.
Yeah, I'm
Summer
leaning
is
out the
not
window
helping
with my arm over, and then Manny goes, Jared, close the window. Make Cody get inside. Bro, close the window. Bro, I had a bruise in my armpit because he rolled up my arm. And I'm just out the window like this. He's rolling it up. I'm like, ow. And Jared's like, oh, my bad, bro. When he puts it back down. Bro, it was rough. And then I don't remember anything. I remember conscious in the parking lot again. I'm standing outside of the car. I don't know how I got standing outside of the car. And they're like, all I hear is, yeah, we can't take Cody inside like this. He's done. Mm-hmm. And I was like,
y'all was trying to do that. Yeah.
I get back in the car. I'm like, just leave me here. Go eat. I'll be fine. Next thing you know, I'm waking up. I'm butt booty in the shower. I wake up again. I'm in bed. I wake up again. It's the next morning. And I had to go to work.
Damn, you had to go to work next day.
I threw up on the way driving to work. And then I got to work, drank 2 liquid IVs, ate some of the family meal. I don't even remember what it was. I think it was chicken wings. And it was the best thing I ever had because I was dying. I was fighting for my life.
Revitalized.
Bro, it was bad. I was so upset because I didn't get to pack my lunch. So I'm just in the sun all day, hungover, just fighting for my life.
Yeah.
One wing, bro.
Bro, I was on a pull. I was like, just like, you know when your legs are just heavy and you just dripping sweat just across the pool deck, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I was fighting. I was fighting. And then like 3-4 o'clock hit. And out of nowhere, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to drink a Red Bull. I drank a Red Bull. I was alive.
Mm.
And then 6-7 o'clock hit. I was back down again. I was like,
Crashing.
oh, man.
Y'all be fucking with energy drinks like that?
Nah. I mean, if I do, it'd probably be Bang. Like,
Yeah. Define energy drinks. Are we talking like Monster, Red Bull, like the basic ones? Or are we talking like anything with caffeine in it?
Now, yeah, I mean, this is a broad term now with everything out. I mean, let's go with energy drinks for now, yeah.
I will have. I don't drink regular anything anymore. I'll have a sugar-free Red Bull here and there if I'm just like, just because it sounds good. Like
Yeah.
if I'm at work and I'm like, I'm not that tired, but like I could use a little kick.
Yeah.
I'll down like half a sugar-free Red Bull.
No.
Other than that, just when I'm drinking.
Because I could definitely tell when, like, it's too much for me. Because I already got enough energy as it is. I just decide to just lay back. But if I drink a whole Red Bull or, like, a Monster or something like that, motherfucker's, like, jittery as fuck. Like, I can't get to that point. That's like this is, like, my first cup of coffee in, like, I'd say, like, 4 months.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm usually drinking tea. Yeah, and like even with tea, like it's caffeine. Some teas are caffeinated as well, so that's fine.
Do you feel like you get like enough caffeine from the tea? Like you feel awake?
I mean, if that's like the first thing I do in the morning, just cause like especially like you wake up, you got that funk in your mouth, like after brushing your teeth. Like some people revert to the coffee, but like tea definitely helps with your teeth, helps with your ingestion. Takes all the mucus out and everything like that. It's a lot of good components depending on what tea you drink. But yeah, I don't need caffeinated tea. It's just black tea is usually caffeinated. So I mean it's usually I don't really need caffeine. I already got the energy myself. It's just like if we go on a road trip and I gotta drive, alright, cool. I'll pick up a Red Bull.
Hi.
no, to the camera.
I'll say it to the peoples.
I told y'all you see some kids, mind your business. I just really enjoy the taste of like a dark ass coffee with like just a little bit of creamer in it.
Mm-hmm.
That flavor is just unmatched. Because don't get me wrong, like I'll drink decaf every once in a while just because like I want the taste of coffee, but it doesn't hit the same because decaf doesn't get as dark as regular coffee. It's like drinking a blonde coffee, and that's like
I definitely get that. I mean, it's like, and I don't even go to like Starbucks like that. Like it's usually like I'm a fan of like the local coffee shops. Like it's a few good coffee shops that's in Vegas. Like the ones that like college people go to. Like not like the local Starbucks or anything like that. Just like the mom and pop type places.
like Mothership and like stuff like that.
Like Gabby is
I haven't been. You're talking about the one on Spring Mountain? I haven't been there yet. I might go there tomorrow.
They got really good desserts. Really good desserts.
Don't tell me like that, bro.
I'm just saying it's mainly like it's a healthy menu that they have. That their tea, I don't even think chai latte is considered like a chai tea, like that type of thing. I still think that's like coffee at the end of the day, but that's like the furthest I'll go as far as like that. But outside of that, because they have all these spices like right there in front of you in case you wanted to like take some home. But they got a lot of stuff, and plus the environment's hella cool. It's always like lo-fi. It's pretty much like the study place, but like during the day that shit is packed, especially on the weekend or like during the finals week or some shit. People that's like UNLV, Nevada State area, they always going to Gabby, especially if they're on that Spring Mountain West Side area.
Yeah, because I mean that's why I go to Grouchy John's. I just like the vibe and I
It's
enjoy
been
coffee.
So long. I'm surprised Grouchy John's is still.
Have you been there before that back room was open, or after?
I was still there when we was in high school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
But
yeah,
because I
definitely-
didn't even know they added that big back room back there until like I started going again.
Yeah, like where all like the board games and shit is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like I probably would go there to meet someone. Go there to meet someone. I mean, even if I was like, I would go get like their shakes. Their shakes was really good at Grouchy John's.
The PBM.
Yeah, the PBM.
Fire.
I'm trying to think. It was a white chocolate and mocha shake that they had, but it was like a Trinity, like a Swiss Trinity or something like that. I forgot what it was called, but yeah, no, it was mainly that. The teas, bagels is fire too. The muffins in the morning.
Oh yeah, I one of my boys came and met me there a couple days ago, and he got something. I was like, wow, like smack.
All right, you gotta tell him to heat them up too. Gotta tell him to heat them up.
I want to open a coffee shop,
It's nothing much. I mean, as far as what you get, like coffee is.
but like I want to like good coffee shop, like
Mhm.
fresh press espressos, like
Yeah.
and those machines alone are like $10K.
Oh yeah,
They're stupid
especially
expensive.
all the high end ones. That's like like on GQ and shit like that. Like those, though. As far as like those type of espressos, that's really good. Like as far as like quality, like I wouldn't mind like having a cup. It's just like when people. I mean, it's still a drug at the end of the day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would have I would be smart about it. If I had a coffee shop, right? Because you have places, you have like your Starbucks. They just make big batches of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have the small shops, like for example, the Gabby's, that Bad Owl, the Grouchy John's,
Yeah,
and they have the regular coffee, but
coffee.
they have
bean
like the
too.
specialty
Yeah,
coffee too.
bean.
I would do like, I would. It's kind of like hard because like I would be like, look, I was like, you got time or you don't have time,
Mm-hmm.
and then they'd be like, all right, yeah, I have time. All right, cool. I'm gonna make your coffee fresh so you can like have like a legit cup of coffee.
Yeah,
Like I want to, like kind of like a.
like you plan on hanging out for a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
So
like,
like
you
if you want a
don't
good latte,
mind
you gotta wait.
It taking time, like especially like making some food, like making a plate or making a meal. It takes time to make something good.
Exactly.
We not, what I mean, we not microwaving this shit up. So no, I definitely get that. I'm surprised that like it's not like a coffee spot that just like a mix between like boba shops, like coffee, ice cream spots, like
Like all that together.
pretty much all that together. Like just thinking like everything that like that kind of attracts people to come in. Pretty much gotta have Wi-Fi. Like you can always have the vintage games as well.
I have a great idea.
Mm.
I've all right, because so look, I just don't speak on this a lot with like. I just don't speak on it a lot because like I mean no one really asked me about it, so it's like obviously like I'm not gonna like just like go around like, oh yeah, I have this, I did this and that.
Yeah.
But like bro, like I have a notebook. I have like 5 or 6 different businesses written down.
Mm.
Coffee shop is one of them. I drew out like how I want to design and everything.
Okay.
And like it would be exactly like kind of like how you're saying. So like because all right, I love coffee and I love like late night eateries. Like who doesn't love having a spot that you can go to late at night
like,
that tastes fire?
yeah, like
after the club.
as far as like a good plate of steak and eggs, like after like a
Bro.
good night. Like with how many times we've been to like casinos like 2-3 in
Yeah.
the morning just like grabbing a quick $5 plate.
Like yeah, Vegas has stuff that's open 24 hours, but like when it comes to food late at night, I don't know very many places that are like good tier quality food late at night.
Then
Like it's all bars, it's all fast food.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember finding myself not too long ago. I think it was like a week ago. Just like I had the urge to get like some good bar food, the fucking like, Uber Eats remedies type
Yeah.
shit. Like I definitely agree.
But, like-
Especially, yeah, no, especially as far as like hours. Would you have it 24-hour or would
No,
it
so
just be like
so here's the official plan I had. So, okay, coffee drinkers obviously want their stuff like say 7. Your main rush is probably from like 7 to 11.
yeah.
You know You know what I mean? You have your people that come midday.
Yeah.
Me, I do all the time. I go get a coffee in the middle of the day or whatever. But realistically, I feel like I would have it. I mean, it'd be a coffee shop all day. Obviously, have like shakes and stuff. Maybe like a small menu, something like nutritious, like for people that actually go there to study and work and stuff. Something that's like actually gonna help feed their brain.
Mm-hmm.
On top of, like I said, having the good coffee and the I'm in a rush coffee.
Yeah.
So you can have both of that in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And then late night, I'll say maybe. What time does everything close normally, like restaurant wise? Like 9 o'clock? I feel like 10.
9 during the week. Like, if it's an event you're doing during the weekend or something, you can always do it longer. It seems to be the sweet spot, like 9, 10. Yeah, you pushing it with 10. But yeah, no, 9 seems to be the thing.
So my idea because like I want like the coffee shop to be a hangout spot, but at nighttime have like a little back door. I don't know. I think there's a place in LA like this. It's like an alleyway, but like it's like small kitchens.
Okay.
I don't know if it's LA. It might be somewhere else actually.
Okay.
But there's a place that does it. It's literally like a back alleyway. It's just small restaurants, and they serve like fusion food or like late night, like just like bomb food, like stuff that you're like, wow, this is fire.
Just like at a certain hour, just like kind of like a happy hour type of deal,
kind of thing. So like it would be open from like maybe like let's say 10.
At that point,
10 p.m. to like
yeah. I feel like at that point you should be carding, or would you have it all ages?
10 to 5.
10 to 5 is.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like obviously there shouldn't be kids laid out at night, but like
And then again, because we were those kids too. Yeah. So we was definitely those kids. I mean,
it was just for bomb ass foods.
I don't know why I'm thinking of it as like a late night like party type of thing, but
yeah, it'd be late night, and it would just serve like just like stuff like you would crave at night. That'd be fires, like some type of fusion, and like I would make the menu with a chef because like there's like stuff that like I know would be fire as fuck. I just need better flavoring.
Yeah.
Not saying I don't know. I couldn't make a fire menu, but I just feel like it'd be better.
Cause like that's kind of like the common things, like as far as like metropolitan type cities, like you know, like your Philly, like your little thin slices of pizza, not that the breakfast items can't go wrong with a burger either. Like you know, what I mean, like normal like diner,
Like some truffle fries.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
Loaded tots.
Yeah,
bro. So simple.
Had to make like mozzarella sticks from scratch, like kind of like little simple shit like that.
But yeah, I think it'd be fire because you would only have to be open from like 9 to 4, 9 to 3.
Yeah.
Or not 9, not even 9, 10. Let's go 10. Or maybe you have your crew come in at like 7, give them 3 hours of prep.
Yeah.
Work till 5. Is that 10 hours?
Yeah, solid 10. Yeah.
Or maybe 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then just hire a cleaning crew.
Yeah, you could definitely do it either at 4 or 3. And then, yeah, just take the rest of the 3 hours or 4 hours to have the cleaning crew and set up and prep for the next day and everything. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, definitely having a creative space as well. Like, that would... It's just like the ideal spot. Like, for people that don't have like that type of availability or like that freedom to just like create and just do what they do, just like come here. Kind of like a urban version of all the places that we've grown up to go towards. Because it's kind of like outdated. A lot of things are outdated, so it's not like a new version of those type of places that we would go to late at night that kind of feels like, oh, I'm supposed to be here. Like I'm not like an outsider when I'm in here. So,
oh, you know what I would add to the menu as like a snack? Soft shell crab and fucking we had these ribs when we were in Hawaii. They were like deep fried ribs, but they were tossed in like sweet chili sauce, bro.
But it's not. It was not made like in a Calbee way, or no?
No,
it was deep fried.
It was like actual ribs, like short ribs.
Yeah.
And they were just like they were all cut, and they like deep fried them.
Damn.
tossed them in like a sweet chili sauce, bro. It was so good.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous.
It was so good, and it was so tender. It just like fell off the bone as you were biting into it.
Mm. Do you prefer like as far as like barbecue? Just because I've had this conversation so many times. As far as barbecue, do you prefer like when it comes to certain meats, like for ribs, for example, do you prefer it to be like off the bone, or do you prefer it to just be like, I need to work to get this meat off this bone type shit? Because like as I know, like depending on where you're at in America, a lot of people cook their shit or smoke their shit differently. So,
Honestly, I like having the bone.
mm,
Like I like having a rack of ribs where I'm just sitting there, just like I don't want to just fork it and just eat it.
yeah,
It's a very hand item.
yeah. I mean, I definitely get that. Just because I don't want to feel like I'm. Because at a certain point, it's kind of like, damn, I'm like really just eating this fucking meat on this bone type shit. But like at a certain point, as far as like smoking, it's got to be a good balance between having it and then have it be like effortlessly take off. Like if I could take the meat off, if I wanted to, I can have that option.
See, but here's the thing. I'll say that I want like my ribs on the bone, but I'd rather have corn off the cob.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'd rather have a cup of corn.
I'll get a knife so fast and just cut that
That's what I'm
shit
saying,
off,
bro.
bro.
Like I'd rather have it off. So it's like it depends on the food item.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, outside of that, it's not really like that much barbecue stuff that's like off the bone. Like that, like what is it like? Another one's like a turkey leg or
Because like, well, yeah, I like having the turkey leg.
yeah, like the leg is fine.
Steak, I'd rather have the bone on it.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's not that much of a hassle. Like, especially with steaks. Like a T-bone or...
Let me ask you this.
tomahawk or some
Because I ask everyone this.
Mm.
Would you rather have a fillet or a ribeye?
Oh, ribeye.
Like a T-bone?
Yeah, ribeye. Yeah, with like yeah, because with a fillet,
I just don't like the textures of fillet. They're just so muscly.
yeah, no. Yeah, like a fillet steak, like the usual steak that you would normally get.
Like a filet mignon,
Yeah, that's
right?
yeah. You have to be in like specific mood. That's kind of like a red wine on the side type of night. Like
I'll never ask for a fillet. If I go to a steakhouse, I'm not getting a fillet.
I think that the ribeye.
I will get a New York before I get a fillet.
That ribeye, tomahawk. Trying to think like what's like another good one, but filet is definitely at the bottom of that totem pole.
And they pay so much for it.
But I think it's more so like as far as like filet mignon, it's just like that's kind of the staple, especially if you're going to a place that's like designated for it too. But usually bring out that T-bone. As far as presentation, it's always good with presentation too. You can't really beat that. But steakhouse filet mignon, that shit's still fire.
Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't taste good, but like if I had the choice,
yeah. We going to like Wolfgang Puck. On the menu, you picking filet mignon or ribeye steak. I'm for sure going with that ribeye.
I'm saying, bro, it just has so much more
I'm not
flavor.
gonna lie, since like everybody's been going to like Waikiki lately, it was
yeah.
when I went, I did go to Wolfgang Puck like on that
On the boardwalk.
on that main strip. I went there and their salmon, bro. It was a lemon sauce salmon that they had, like the flavor, because you know how like salmons usually just be dry, like. You could tell like they didn't really season it much. Like as far as the sauce they put on it, like they didn't really like put that much into it. But nah, this is fresh, like right out to sea. That shit was fire. That and like everything else we had. I mean, that's when we had ribeye as well.
I got asked how I wanted my salmon cooked tonight. She was like, "Is medium rare fine for you?" And I was like, "I've never been asked that."
That's a whole new way of life.
I mean, I don't mind it. I'll eat salmon when it's undercooked. Like if I am like cooking salmon,
that's fine because that would like keep the flavor in. That's cool.
I've never seen anyone do that though.
Yeah.
Like my mom growing up, she always cooked the salmon through. I would only eat salmon raw at sushi.
Yeah, that's.
But now I might start doing that.
Yeah, I mean, it's far. Yeah, because if you just cook it a little bit, or at least sear it, it should be fine. Especially if people enjoy it raw.
That's what I'm saying. If you're eating it raw already,
yeah,
you could literally just pull salmon out of the package and just,
kind of like dice it to the way you see fit, and then just prep it on your own. Yeah, but I'm usually seeing salmon cooked all the way through. It's always lemon something.
like lemon and capers.
Yeah. Lemon, capers, garlic wood is always good sometimes too.
Macadamia.
Yeah.
Miso. Miso salmon from cheesecake. Top tier.
Bro, it's been a minute since I've been in cheesecake, bro. I have not been in these streets. I have not been in these streets like that. So as far as like taking someone out to cheesecake, it's been a minute. I think the last time we went when bro, I think it was like Zeus's birthday once upon a time. And that was like when he was like 19. It's been that long since I've been out, bro. It's been a minute. This shit is exciting though. I like that we branching off, doing this creative type of shit.
So I'm saying, well, this is a good starting point for the first episode. And then the next one probably be more of the boys and stuff like that. So it'll definitely be interesting.
Yes.